Hey guys, and welcome. Green Reaper here. We got ourselves another Reaper Recommends. That's right. We're back with another episode of Reaper Recommends. If you watched my last episode where I recommend Iron Eagle, check that out if you have not. We're recommending The Host. That's right. The Host. Came out in 2006. This movie was it just blew me away. For all of you out there who have not been to my channel or just finding out my channel, just discovering this video after a reaction video, welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. Come back for more of these recommends. If I tickled your fancy with some of these recommendations, or if you like my reactions, I got plenty of stuff coming up for all the people who have subscribed and have been back here before. Welcome back. And yes, we're going to be checking out, we're going to be recommending The Host from South Korea. And this Korean movie was definitely a movie that surprised me, to say the least. Now, like I said, this movie came out in 2006. Became one of my favorite Korean movies. Definitely opened up to this. This is the movie that basically opened me up to Korean films. To be honest, so when it came to watching foreign films, the only foreign film I ever watched in my life has been a Godzilla movie. Yes, I grew up on the original classic Godzilla movies. Was one of my all-time favorite movies of ever. I couldn't get enough of Godzilla. After that, that's it. It's basically been American films and shows, and Godzilla's been my only influence outside of American cinema. Now comes The Host. My first ever to Korean cinema. After Godzilla, watched Jackie Chan and Jet Li movies, so that opened me up to that part of, movies, Kung Fu and all that other stuff, which I never really watched. It's just monster movies. Easy, simple, right? Then I got into this, The Host, opening me up to the Korean market. I've watched a couple of French movies, and I have not stopped watching foreign films since this time period, because around the time period that I watched The Host and any other movie that was foreign, I've branched out more and more and more, and I've embraced foreign films a lot more than I used to, because I was like, whatever. But no, they have great storytelling, great actors, actresses, and special effects sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. And they're really solid. They should be watched. But yes, enough of that little rant there. But yeah, it's one of these movies that, it definitely gave me something that was like, maybe I shouldn't just watch American Hollywood films, and maybe I should branch out more. And also around this time, I started watching more independent films as well, like Sundance films, and there's some good ones that I really enjoyed. But yeah, so this movie basically took from real life events that helped shape this movie, right? Just like the nuclear blast that helped shape Godzilla, a Korean mortician working for the U.S. military was then ordered to dump large amounts of formaldehyde down the drain. Now, I don't need to tell you, a person before this even happened, for Save the Environment knows that this isn't a smart idea, right? This is just, that's a no matter what you say. Now, this also adds in that, so not only that, they also added another nod to real life events such as Agent Orange, which was called Agent Yellow in this movie. The Host is Korean's basically Godzilla movie, although it did not reach the same heights. It's still a solid movie, hands down. Well acted and shot. It cost 11 billion won, which is 11 million in US. Its domestic earnings shown on Box Office Mojo is 2,201,923. International was $87,231,513. It opened domestically. Its opening domestically was $320,000. Very, very modest. What we can say. Now, just to give you a heads up, some of these names I might butcher, so I'm gonna try. This movie starred Song Kang-ho as the lazy father, which most Americans know him from the recent film Parasite. Yes, I got introduced to him from this movie, and he's a Really solid actor. I saw playing his sister is Baydonna. Most Americans might know her from Cloud Atlas or Sense8. Next is Go Sung, who plays the daughter. People might have seen her in Snowpiercer. Haven't seen that one yet. Just like Song was in as well. This film was filmed in a few locations and in a real sewer as well. That one was... I was like, I thought it was a set, but no, it was real. But yeah, for Song Kang-ho, I remember him playing in another movie that was on Netflix where he played a drug dealer. I forgot what it's called, but that was a good movie too. That was really good too. And yeah, but that's the sewers. I was surprised when I read that this was done in this was actually filmed in sewers for real. I was like, wow. I would have never expected it, but hey, realism, baby, realism. The movie centers on a creature that was created by chemicals that were dumped down the drain. Big shocker, right? Just like how Godzilla was created by nuclear blasts. So, similarities there. It terrorizes the riverside one day when it's filled with lots of people and tourists. Now, this is also the same spot where the main character, Park Gang-do, runs a small snack shop with his father, Hee-bong. His daughter shows up after class before all hell breaks loose. When the creature starts going after everyone on the riverbank, the father, along with everyone, wondering what was going on. Now you know where this is going. Any horror movie that you've seen, you see something going on. Everybody's gonna be going, "What's going on? What's going on?" They do the exact same thing, and well, what happens when you realize what's going on? It's too late to run and hide. Like anybody else knows, you see something coming on, you just run, Don't want it. Don't be the one looking around because you're gonna be cutting it. He runs to look for safety and grabs his daughter's hand, only to look back and see it's not his daughter's hand. Wrong kid, buddy. Wrong kid. It's another girl, and his daughter stares at him as they lock eyes. She is taken away. Now that was like the most gut-wrenching scene, and the worst part of it was that scene was playing in slow motion, to give you that gut-wrenching realization, like, oh shit, I fucked up. Do I have time? No, you don't have time, bud. You screwed up. That's it. There's no saving the moment. But yeah, now we have her father, an Olympic archer aunt, yes, her uncle and grandfather who will stop at nothing to save her. Now, that's pretty much the premise of them just trying to save her this whole time. So that whole opening sequence there serves the whole way of them saving the little girl. This creature monster movie wasn't a creature going around town just killing everybody. It was more of the family trying to save the kid from this creature that's created by man's negligence. That's all it was. Simple. I mean, this story was very simple. And I think that's what I liked about it. The special effects are good. Might have not aged as well, but still, it could have been worse. It could have been bad, but still a solid movie, though. Still a solid movie. I think the CGI for this one, yes, it's not exactly, one that stood the test of time, but I mean, still pretty decent looking. I'm not gonna lie. I still get a kick out of it. I mean, not in a bad way. I mean, like, I enjoy it. The special effects and story are really good and deliver a solid kaiju movie. If you've never seen this movie, I highly recommend this one and to add to your list of movies. Now, check it out on these apps right here. You got the Roku channel, Vudu, Pluto, Plex, and YouTube for free. On Amazon, Sling TV, Redbox, Google Play, Movies TV, and finally Apple TV. Of course, you have to pay for a price, but that is the host. Obviously, I got this one on Blu-ray. This is the collector's edition. As soon as I saw it on Blu-ray, I had to get this ASAP. And it's not a movie I was disappointed I got it. It's one I had to add to my collection. For every movie that I have in my collection here, it's every movie that I solidly enjoy and really love. So my collection is very curated, basically, and eclectic. I have action, comedy, romance movies. I have dramas. I have anime. I just started getting anime. My only anime to date is Fullmetal Alchemist. Oh, and I also got Lupin the Third, Cagliostro Castle, and yeah, those are the only two animated movies I got. But I got animated shows and stuff like that, and TV shows. But yes, everything in my collection is basically everything that I enjoyed and loved. So Anything that I recommend here is something that I've loved and enjoyed, and I want to share with you guys for you guys to see. So every movie that I'm recommending to you is something that I own. If I don't have it physically, and I have seen it, and I'm trying to get it physically, I'm going to recommend to you. So with that being said, that's my recommendation, The Host. Now, if you have any movies that you would like to recommend for me to watch, let me know in the comments below. If you have seen The Host, let me know what you thought about it. Did you like it? Did you not like it? If you have not seen it yet, but you have seen it or are going to see it, after you see it, come back to the comments. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Also, they were supposed to make a part 2. They were in the works for making part 2. They did a screen kind of test with the special effects on what they were going to do for part 2. Still nothing. That's one thing that really bummed me out, that they never got a sequel. I think a sequel would have been pretty solid, but we never got the sequel that we should have gotten. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys around for more. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys like the stuff that I'll be putting out soon. And guys, take care. Bye.